Hey guys, it's Asa. Today I wanted to make a bit of a chill slash relaxing video as opposed to the very busy and uplifting videos I normally make. I did record this one earlier, but I forgot to put on the microphone, which is very smart, I admit. But I've got with me my e-cigarette or shisha pen or however you might want to call it. And I thought I would ramble a bit and do a bit of smoking. And if you've never heard of it, the shisha pen is like a sort of substitute for cigarettes. And it has, this is where the power comes from. So you turn it on. And you can charge this on a wire. It's also a USB wire, so it's pretty handy. And this part is where the liquid goes into. And this is a little mouthpiece. You've got all sorts of liquids that go into it. This one is the cherry flavored one that I have. It's one of my favorites. I have another one that has tobacco flavor, which isn't the most original, but it works kind of nicely if you are used to smoking cigarettes. And these do have nicotine in them. Because I'm trying to get off smoking slowly but surely. The main reason that I want to quit smoking is that I've smoked for a long time now, and I just don't think the benefits outweigh the risks involved. Just adding a bit of the tobacco flavor and a bit of the cherry flavor. I like to mix them up sort of equally. Mostly just eyeball it. So pour it in. There we go. The health benefits for smoking electronically like this are vague at best, because you're still inhaling things like nicotine if you choose that variety, and a bunch of other chemicals that are put in to produce the smoke, so it's actually been linked to quite a bit of health risks. But what I like about the pen is that you have a lot of control over your nicotine intake, and you can even lower it gradually by putting in less nicotine. So for me, it can be a nice tool to quit smoking. And it also has nice flavors, which is always a plus. it would make a nice ASMR video because of the kind of like boiling type sounds as you inhale and the smoky, wispy visuals. See if I can catch a bit of that sound. I thought about making a video like this for a while now, but I'm gonna hold off on the idea. So I don't want to seem like I'm promoting smoking. So when I started using my e-cigarette again, I figured that it might be a bit of a healthier alternative. I do know that a lot of people really like smoky visuals and stuff. I unfortunately don't really know a lot of party tricks with smoking. I know there's people who can do like mad skills in blowing like circles, but I've never been too awesome at that. I can try, but it just looks silly. I've always liked the wispy aesthetics of smoking. The thing about stopping is for me mainly that when you start smoking at a young age like I did, you have made a lot of memories with it, like with friends and parties and things like that. So you associate smoking essentially with good things like that. So when you try to stop, you are suddenly confronted with your brain being like, oh, do you remember all these good times you had? Which is pretty shitty thing of the brain to do, but child. I used to be like, we used to have parties, like school dances, which are pretty low key here in the Netherlands at least, and we call them discos. Sometimes they would have like a smoke machine which would make the smoke that kind of hangs on the floor. I was always quite fascinated with it because just the aesthetics to me look really cool. I also like it when they use it in movies and stuff, like it's old school horror movies. But really like the scent for some reason. Smell and scents are pretty powerful, I think. For me, I only have to take one whiff of like a perfume or something in nature and I can immediately be pulled back to this memory that I have. A person that I used to know or stuff like that. And I have a pretty good nose for scents in general. It's like, even though I smoke, or well, I have to stop, you know, but I still do for now, sort of. I'm always the first one to know when, like, food is, you know, getting moldy or something like that, because I can just smell it from a mile off, really. So I wonder if I stop smoking, I'll have some sort of super scent, superpower. Would be thinking about it. Pretty horrible superpower, actually. If you see that movie, Perfume, if you haven't, I don't want to spoil it, but I'll try and go over the main storyline, which is about a boy who is, I think he grows up in an orphanage, and he was born in this area that has a lot of sense. He was born on a fish market. For some reason he developed an uncanny like sense of smell. He could just smell everything from miles away and differentiate between everything. He became obsessed with the smell of women and girls. Tried to preserve that smell through a bit unsavory means, but it's still kind of interesting. If you could distill someone's scent, put it in a bottle, that would be awesome. Some people smell really good. And they're just talking about their, you know, like their signature perfume or aftershave, or even the, what do you call that? Like the laundry detergent, I guess, they use. But just like the way their body smells. I don't know if other people notice it, but people just smell really good in general. Which sounds like a very creepy thing to say, thinking about it. I always run out of things to talk about when I'm smoking. Because for some reason, smoking is kind of like this solitary thing that I do mostly. Late night light. don't really go to all the wild parties anymore. Never get invited. Because and this is the second time that I'm recording this video, my throat is acting up a tiny bit. That's quite nice. I think it has quite nice tapping sounds. It's quite subtle. You can kind of hear the metal through it. My nails are getting really long, guys. I actually got complimented on them today in the store by a girl. And being the awkward person that I am, I was like, yeah, that kind of happens when I don't cut them. Such an awkward thing to say. Sometimes I worry that I kind of forget how to human. That it's quite enough. Background noises for today. Sorry about that. Just let's wait until the background noises quiet down here a bit. But I do want to sign off with a few words. I hope that you enjoyed the video and that you weren't horribly offended by an e-cigarette. And I hope you are doing well, and that you are seeing beauty in your life every day, that you are doing something that feels good just because it feels good.